Ohio company towns. Here's Sunday, April 26, 2026, 2 p.m. Gillespies, gas station, convenience station, kitchen, whatever, parking lot. 2 p.m., for a mildly educational, mildly entertaining trip down Company Town Lane as I, Ohio Company Towns, brings to you an actually very personal piece of land, old family property that was donated to the state to make a large state preserve. I am the only person alive in this area, and soon to be the only person alive, period, that has any information about this place and exactly what it was and kind of about more or less who was there and who did what and everything else. This is the place that unintentionally gave me the background to start this, although it was many years later. Things started to click into place once I got bit by the bug of knowing that there were some of these company towns out here that was known, and you could get to them, and they were known. You could actually see a little something. It seemed like it everything kind of just fell into place here. Of a bunch of different strains of knowledge came in at one time, right? Well, this is an important part of that process. This place was, because I know exactly what's going on, who is there, who lived where, and etc. and so forth. I have traveled it a bit back in through there. Well, if you want to go, y'all want to go real far, we'll see. But I know a pretty good bit about this area and everything else. So, if you want to see how this stuff looks in nature, if you want to understand this stuff better, maybe you want to go do it yourself. Maybe you have some extensive property holdings that you suspect may have had something on it at one time or another. You're not sure. This will be right here as good a time or place as any to figure out some of this stuff well enough that you should be able to get off on your own feet, so to speak, on this if you wanted to. All right? So, now another thing. Why am I doing this? Well, one, to educate. Two, if you have some of those vast land holdings that you think might have had something on it, maybe something had something on it, I'd like to talk to you if you'd be willing to entertain the possibility of me doing a video with you, without you, about that place with your permission. So I'm hoping that I'll rub off on you or something, and you'll say, hey, come out and this old camp that 120-year-old camp that was feeding a furnace somewhere in this area that maybe you know or not know about. I know about it, blah, 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 blah. And then I get to go out to some place without a name and a most obscure type of location and see a company town that wasn't even named. That is the goal with this. But that's okay if nothing happens. I do want to go ahead and pass along this knowledge because if nothing else, maybe there'll be more of these type of deals pop up, and I'll be able to see more things without having to get out there and worry about the ticks. Okay? So like I said, 2 p.m. Sunday, Gillespies parking lot, Jackson, Ohio. I myself, well, I will be there. Of course, I'm a very tall, much taller than average, let's say. I guess I'm not like a basketball player, but taller than average, middle-aged, bald guy. That looks like he might work out, played football, something like that. And definitely looks like a redneck butthole and various other negative things. So if you think you see me, that's probably who I am. I'll be up there. I'll be standing around the Rolls Royce of rediscovering my black Nissan hatchback. So you will have two pieces of information with which to identify me. And if you can't find me in a situation like that, then there's no point in me taking you anywhere. You can't do anything. All right. So we're going to go down there. I'll give you the whole run through in a way and everything. And then you'll be able to go out there and see a place that you know for a fact that you're not fooling yourself, you're not wanting to wish something into reality, you're not hoping that something is actually as you see it, you will know, and this may influence other things. Okay, so be friendly, ask questions. That's what all this is about. And like I said, if you know something, do not be hesitant. Go past my disarming good looks, but also somewhat serious nature. Don't let that fool you. I'm very approachable. So hit me up. Let me know. I'm definitely down for it. So, but at any rate, like I said, April 26th, Sunday, 2026, 2 p.m., Gillespies parking lot for a bit of an educational afternoon concerning stuff like this. I will literally be taking you to what was basically like a road in an old company town, in a way. So you'll see when you get out there. It will become more apparent. And on that note, folks, have a great one. Oh yeah, comments, questions, leave them in the comment section wherever you see this video. I will be looking. I will get back a hold of you once I see it, just in case something isn't abundantly clear. Stay frosty.